Hey, folks, can y'all hear me? It's saying there's no sound, no audio. Huh? Hold on.
See comments.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, but you couldn't hear the intro.
Katie says she cannot hear you.
Yeah,
Demoose and Timmy says yes. Demoose said yes. Des said yes.
yeah, because Tim had said no audio.
Oh, Timmy said no audio.
Hmm, and no audio on my end. So
Oh, no intro, Timmy.
yeah, no intro. Yeah, okay, that's weird. But you can hear me now, though, right?
You can hear me now? 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 No. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
You got jokes.
Jokes, 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 jokes.
So anyway, we were talking about the house.
Yeah, so they came by. He took some pictures. He went up the roof. There's damage on this roof too. It's a separate 25 by 30 building. It had damage. He's seeing damage on this. The house still has aluminum siding on it. I've never replaced it. Still looks good. Why take it off? I'd rather have the aluminum over the vinyl these days. Vinyl's just cheap stuff.
Yep.
Um, so he found dents in the siding and all that. And I was like, I really don't know how I want to handle that. I said, right now, my roof is the most important thing to me. So we'll see. The he set up the claim with me present. State Farm is going to, I guess, from what I understand, get a hold of their adjuster at this point, and either contact me or the contractor both, so that everybody's present when he's here, and he can go over what the contractor is pointing out. Which I really don't understand. I was in home remodeling, and I understand they got to be there, but we're talking about roof damage, and I've been involved with adjusters that they will not climb a ladder because they don't have to. If they can't view it from the ground, they don't go up on ladders. I've even had inspectors for like my home remodeling. I had to have like an inspection for tie down straps or
Yeah.
framing, inspections, whatever. If they can't see it from the ground, they're not going up on a ladder, which I think is absolutely asinine.
How?
I guess that's Maryland politics. I don't know.
Every time I've had an inspector, they gone all up to my house.
Yeah,
For like the house insurance, get up on the
yeah,
roof, all the way around the house, all over the property.
yeah.
What's up, Eastwind?
So I don't know. Maybe to change. I don't really. It doesn't really matter. What's up, Christopher? It really doesn't matter to me if they go up on the roof or not. I mean, there's damage up there.
Yeah.
There's damage on the back side of the house. There's damage in a few places on the front of the house. So a tree top broke out, and it's probably at minimum 8 inches across. I don't even know what the circumference would be, but I didn't go out there and measure it. But it's a pretty good sized branch. I just had that tree trimmed back last year. I paid a company to do it.
They that tree snapped, right? It snapped and it went down into the house.
So yeah, so when not the big part of it. So when it snapped, it sort of like did this.
Mhm.
I saw one report saying that they clocked 87-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and they were really sort of kind of. Is that an old comment? No audio on my end.
Probably. Oh, hold on. There you go.
So I really don't know exactly what, because all I saw was a picture of the Amish guy arriving. And after he arrived, he borrowed the driver's phone, and it was already dark outside. The guy was shining flashlights and stuff and headlights from his pickup truck. So he took it down so she could get out the house and all that because I wasn't home yet. And but anyhow, so he's the contractor's arranging with a landscaper to come and chip everything up and remove it. If it was more wood, that I could benefit from, I would just cut the shit up, haul the branches into the woods, let the bugs and Mother Nature do their thing. But it ain't going to be enough wood for me to worry about. So I just soon let them haul it all off, let them, dig up the shrubbery out front, broke the front light on the house.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah. What's up, Chef?
Hey,
So
chef.
it didn't. I mean, in the gutter, because I noticed when the guy was up on the roof today, I was like, why is my brick wet on front of the door? It's never been wet. Because I got big 6-inch gutters on my house because I think it looks like crown molding. It's fancy looking, trim, to me because they're the big gutters, and I've got them on the front and the back. So he walked over there and looked at it and saw that it had actually bent the gutter and the clamp that holds it on. Brick, yep, brick. Brick was wet, where the water was still running off the roof and went behind was going behind the gutter, in between the gutter and the face. Brick, right?
Dietrich.
Yes.
Well, the way you
Out of
pronounce it.
uh, so it could have been worse. I could have had a huge hole. Could have came all. Could have collapsed the ceiling in the foyer. Could have done a bunch more work.
Yeah.
The last time we had one come through, probably 13 years ago, whenever it was Tropical Storm Sandy, it sent a branch to the roof and it came through our bedroom ceiling. It was actually hanging down on our bedroom ceiling when that
Oh,
one happened.
yeah, jeez.
And that was
Does it
a flying object. That was a flying object on that one. So
what's going on with that?
but that came through and that was fixed. So it just house got bad luck on the roof. I put that 24 by 24 building in the backyard after what's up, Digits? After my mother-in-law passed away, because my wife's the only child, and we had to have someplace, to put. Hey, Sarah, we had to have someplace to put all of her furniture and her belongings, what the children were already taken. So I put a 24 by 24 back there, and it wasn't 4 months after I had it. A storm came. We get some pretty wicked storms because we're near the water.
Yeah.
Lance, thanks for doing the beef grinding video. I had the butcher had pork belly and beef.
To the beach.
Hit 4th of July. Had to the beef. Is that right? Well, that's sweet. I know you like it. I'm telling you, it just adds so much moisture to that beef. When that bacon fat renders, it's really good. Um, so I had that building back there. It couldn't have been less than 6 months. And a storm came through and a beech tree sent a branch through that roof. So I can't win for losing. I think this is the only roof that hasn't had a branch go through it. The back building's got a branch going through it. The house has got a branch going through it twice.
I think you just jinxed yourself, dude.
Oh, God, I hope not. But
What's up, Emily?
knock on wood, right?
Hey, Todd.
What's up, Todd?
Hey, Sarah.
M-Bug. So, the wheels are rolling. I just got to wait for the adjuster to send me an email and find out what's going on.
Hopefully
Um,
the hopefully
there's,
the hopefully the insurance doesn't dick you around.
um, I know how to be shitty, and this guy knows how to be shitty. So you can't push, don't try and take advantage of me. I retired from this shit. I did this stuff for decades. I used to run insurance claims. I'm not trying to get anything that I don't have coming to me. I just want you to fix what I didn't do, and I think they're probably going to get a new roof out of it because the shingles on here, when I had it reshingled, I had 6 sheets of plywood replaced. What's up, Lep? 6 sheets of plywood replaced. I had the old wooden soffit taken, fascia taken off and replaced it with 3/4 inch vinyl, 3/4 by 4, so I didn't have wood to deal with. Um, had weather guard put down at the peel and stick tar paper instead of just the staple stuff.
Yeah.
And all the shingle, that was back in 2012.
Well, it's been a good long while, man.
So it still looks great, because I don't try to walk on it. If I did gutters just before I left, just what else do I got to do before I leave? And the gutters was one of the things I did. I cleaned all the gutters on the house and in the shop here. But so when the guy went up, I didn't even think about it. The contractor went up there and measured it. Mac, how you doing?
Hey, Soft.
Hey, CB. So the shingles are different. What's up, Peter? The shingles are a different size than today's shingles. So I'm pretty much thinking that's going to mean a whole new roof, all new shingles. And at minimum, unfortunately, where that branch went through was one of the newer pieces of plywood back in 2012, 2013. I can't remember exactly for what year, but so at minimum they got to remove all those shingles to replace that plywood. You can go in the attic and all they want, look at it and see it's virtually a brand new piece of plywood. I'm not going to accept a patch.
There wasn't any structural damage, like nothing to the rafters.
No rafters were damaged. If I wanted to get shitty, replace my insulation, it got wet. I don't want it to get dry, get molded. I could go on. There's more stuff. I'm not asking for any interior repairs. I'll take care of all that. I'm not asking for the insulation in the attic to be replaced. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but fix it so my roof don't leak. That's all I'm asking for. So, and my gutters. So the contractor, he's the one that suggested having a he works with a landscaping crew that does, because he does a lot of storm damage stuff. So he has a contractor he works with to come in and has a chipper. I told him, he said, I have a guy come out here and just chip all this stuff up. I said, even that huge ass branches, he has a chipper that will chip up stuff bigger than that.
Oh yeah.
I know they'll chip up big stuff, but that branch is pretty daggone big, in diameter. But
have you seen those stump grinders?
Yeah, I've had so after one of the storms, I have a lot of maple around here, a little bit of pine, but enough to make you worry about it. I have a lot of poplar, which another one that's worse to have. It's bad to have, and I have a lot of maple, and they're basically all swamp maples. So again, it's not really the best tree around. I have a fewer oak than anything, but so when the other storm came back through, whenever that was Tropical Storm Sandy, I had 2 trees dropped and had the stumps grind down. So it's not like I haven't been trying to, you know, make it harder for trees to come through my roof. Like I say, I had it all. I think I showed you pictures last year, the year before last, where the lightning hit the tree and right in my back. It lit up this whole thing. Lit it up.
I
What,
don't
man?
remember.
What was that? What's up, Scotty? It had hit the tree behind me, so I had that taken down. And while I had the guy here, I said, let's work on some of these other trees around here. It was the Amish guy, so I paid him and his boys by the hour, and I rented. I think it cost me $600 to rent, the lift. I would take him up 50 feet. It was a pull behind. I wish I'd gotten the self-propelled one, but I saved a few $100.
Yeah. So how was the trip then?
The trip was good, other than being hot as hell. I mean, you couldn't do anything. I mean, it was terrible. It was so hot that I thought the AC broke in my little Honda. I drove a Honda up there, and it's an economical car. I drove all the way up there, um, which is all pushing 300 miles, I think it is, or is it pushing 400 miles? It's on a fantastic day. It's a 5.5 hour drive. It took me 8.5 hours to get up there.
Dang.
Took me 6.5 hours to get home last night. So it was it's crazy, but it was extremely hot. And then Friday it started raining, and that was a bummer. And then Saturday, 4th, it rained, but it stopped just before we started lighting off fireworks. And then it pretty much started drizzling a little bit after that. But his fireworks show, dude, I'm so pissed off. I don't know what happened. I tried to upload. I got 30 shots of fireworks, and I don't know what happened. One of them showed up. None of the other ones. It's probably more like 40 shots.
The camera
But
or your phone?
I took the damn GoPro because if I fell, I didn't get a lens in the face again. No, I'm kidding. It's so much easier, to do a chest. I was watching it on a screen and everything show up. So I don't know what happened. Microsoft is saying um, they can't, whatever it said. So there's one that's some type of a file, and everything's black. You can hear audio. I can hear them go boom, but there's no visual. And then there's another file that's Microsoft, and they're basically saying they can't. It's corrupted.
Oh wow.
They can't go in there and do anything with it.
Is it on like a memory card, or
Yeah.
it could be the memory card that's gone bad?
So what's up, Eddie?
Hey Eddie.
It's one of those microchip memory cards that goes into another one.
Yeah, it could be. It's gone bad.
I hope not. It's virtually brand new. It would only be the third time it ever got used. So we'll see. I don't know. It was just a bummer. It was a nice fireworks show, and I don't have any footage of it that I can use. So
Every so often when you're talking, I can hear the frogs behind you.
is that right? Yeah, they're pretty loud right now.
Yeah.
We get tree frogs crazy around here. I mean, I can probably go up to my front door, and there'll be one or two stuck to the front storm door. She has a full glass storm door,
Right.
and they'll be
I'm sure somebody's gonna send me that here in a bit.
found some type of wasp, man, while I was gone. It hit my wife 5 times. She's
Ooh.
got bumps like that on her. her whole underarm right now is this evening is all swollen up and red. She's been putting um aloe on it and Benadryl. That thing is swollen up. It hit her 5 times.
Was that today or?
The same night.
Oh,
Same night she came out when the Amish guy came in because I called her ahead of time. I said, "Look, I got a hold of Leonard. Leonard, he's going to come over with the boys and look to see what he can do." I told him where the ladder was. I said, "Come in here to the shop." I said, "I got tarps, brand new in the bag, in the package." But he didn't use those. So when I called him, he called me back, so I got a driver. So I said, well, she came out and she got one of the tarps that she's put out in front of the door. He says, well, I'm going to get some full stock if you don't mind. I said, I don't care. So the hole's got to be covered, whether it be probably would be harder, easier just to screw down some metal over top of the hole. So I had planned on just taking, like cutting the metal and, maybe patching underneath the shingles to see if that would work, but my sister and brother-in-law kept saying, the roof's got some age on it. So do you. This is sort of kind of an opportunity for you maybe to get a new roof, and not have to pay for it out of pocket when you're 75 years old, So I said, it makes perfect sense. We pay insurance for something,
right.
And like I told her, I said, it's going to make the insurance policy go up. I said, well, you're kidding yourself if you don't think the insurance is going to go up anyway, because it's just what they do every year.
Yeah.
You just beat them to it. So we'll see. Fingers crossed everything goes wrong. I need y'all to come build me a new garage, Lance. I some of the areas that I went through, because I got bored. It's just so much beautiful scenery in that area. What's up, Desi? So I went out driving in there. I went towards Driftwood. Driftwood is an area, and it's just, I mean, to tell you, man, it's just every turn is just big green areas, beautiful, tall trees, valleys, hills, mountains. Everything's sharp. Old bridges. It's just really cool. Or red fieldstone. Hills that look like I mean, red is red. But it's like well, I shouldn't say red is red because that's probably not true. It's like a rusty red. But not shiny, but flat. Where natural springs even come through there, and in wintertime they freeze up. It's just beauty. We went to this, but anyhow, to get back to Lep's question. So when I was riding around, man, there's a lot of Amish there, and that would be about 2 hours from Ohio state line. That out there so far west that I think it's 2 hours from Ohio, and that's just into the Ohio area. But anyhow, we went Monday. One day before leaving, I went with my brother-in-law to pick up a bunch of milled lumber. Fill up the back of the truck because he's going to have a metal roof put on the house, and because it needs shingle work, and he's just going to have a Millsburg is the Amish country, 1.5 hours south of me. The one I'm thinking of that would be east of you. Don't even ask me what road it would be. 38 maybe? I'm trying to think. 38? And the reason why I know that is that my brother-in-law, a few years back, oh, I couldn't tell you. What I will tell you is that there's a lot of German in the area. According to what my brother-in-law was saying, a lot of German in the area. But he drove to pick up a plow blade for one of my John Deere tractors. He said, "Well, I'll go up there," because he was going up there anyway. He said, "Well, I'll pick that. I can pick that up. It's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours away." I think it actually ended up being an hour and a half. Ashtabula. I don't know. He's in Du Bois, Wheatville area. Erie, PA. It's not too far from Erie, because one of the fish guys, I've talked to him. We talked about maybe getting together, but he's never made it happen. And one time I didn't make it. Last year I didn't make it happen because he did a pig roast, and he didn't do it this year. So yeah, it was a good time. So we went and got this wood. I mean, went around this turn to go around this old building, man. I looking at this building. I told him it's an old cinder block building. I said, this son gun has to be 100 years old. And if something hits it, it's just going to crumble. You can see brick headers that are sag dropped an inch. It's just an old building. I'd be afraid to lift up the overhead doors and walk inside of it. If I did, I'd leave the overhead door open so I can run my ass out of there. But so when we made that turn to go around that building, in the distance, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile away, God, man, it was a picture perfect scenery. I wish I had brought my camera with me. I usually do. It would have been perfect. It was just green valleys, green trees, and the trees, it was like layers. So this row of trees didn't hide this valley. And then the next row of trees didn't hide that valley. And then in the corner, there was a like an old weathered machinery building, like where the farmers or whoever would pull their tractors in, and get them out of the weather. So almost like a running shed for horses, but this is bigger and it's for machinery. But it was beautiful. I mean, it was a painting, But I tell you what, man, my wife has got a few more years before she can retire, and I'm gonna beg and plead. Please, let's move. Let's get out of here. I'm so done with Maryland. The politics and stuff is just absolutely ridiculous. I read something where they're trying to Wes Moore, the biggest crook I've ever seen in politics. He's spending money left and right, raising taxes left and right, reparations. You name it, he's doing it. But I understand he lost his battle of trying to change, the map to make it more democratic, counties and everything like that. He lost it. Well, now they're trying to reopen it again, where he can try one more time, a different path, and try to before the elections.
Been a lot of that happening.
What's that?
There's been a lot of that happening all over.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the Republican won the primary, so he's a little nervous about it now. So now he wants to go do all this redistricting. but take a different path of it to this way. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, this is just, and it's already in Maryland and Virginia and D.C. are Democratic states. So you got to do it more. You just want to, cross your I's and or dot your I's and cross your T's. Well, does that work for you, the Uncle Steve thing? It didn't work for me and Todd Saul.
This,
Yeah.
it's just a link. It goes to his website.
Yeah, well, buy something and tell them that I sent you.
Well, I went live Friday night, and Uncle Steve jumped in the live stream. He was in the chat, and he said to mention my name or something about the live stream, and he'll add something to the order.
Pascagoula. Yeah. It's too hot in
Yeah,
Pascagoula.
that will just melt.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything like that.
Well,
If I really went any other area, I'm interested to see what more of Tennessee and Kentucky. I have a cousin and his wife and children went to Tennessee, and he said he absolutely loves it. He was from Maryland too.
come on, guys. Yeah,
And
Lance.
Todd bought some Magic Grip, I think it was, and mentioned me, and nothing happened.
I don't know.
I think he paid more, as a matter of fact. But it used to be that way. But maybe it ran out for me. I don't know.
I don't know.
Not worried about it. I know I've got people hooked on it. My sister alone made a $300 order for Christmas.
Nice.
My nephews, they're always reordering his stuff from him. Got several people in this area.
Church
That
double.
What's that?
Moose.
Charge double. Yeah. What did Des say? Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
Des.
Man, when I touch this thing, it is so touchy. Hang in there. What's up, Dutch?
Where's Dutch? Oh, there he is. Hey, doing, Kent? Oh, you a big sleepy, huh? You a big sleepyhead?
Try to use my buttons instead of the mouse. They won't work.
What you trying to do?
Try to scroll back slower
Oh,
by using a page back button or something like that, but they're not working.
no, it's
So yeah, it's a mouse pad and it flies.
Oh, you don't have a mouse with you?
No, I just had the mouse pad on a laptop.
Oh, that's
I got a mouse on the shipping laptop.
it's so much easier with a mouse.
Yeah, I might do that. I got notepads and stuff over here, so it's usually no problem. But when I gotta scroll, that's when I get a problem.
You're being weird.
So it had to be home. It took me 6.5 hours to get home.
Yeah, it's going downhill.
I called my wife to give her some heads up,
Yeah.
and I called the contractor to give him some heads up. But it was raining pretty good on my way back, and we just said there's no sense in even coming over there last night. Let's just do it for this morning. So I called my wife, and of course she said, I didn't feel like cooking, too much going on. Can you stop and get a pizza?
I bet, man. Shoot.
I just drove 6.5 hours. Sure, let's go order a pizza.
Don't be a jerk.
I was ready to get home, man. That's a long drive. And when you start hitting traffic, that just makes it worse. Get you get you a little fired up. Was it road rage?
Yeah.
They squirrel or Zirkin
Go.
or self-righteous church
I think Katie's drunk.
down a Pascagoula.
See, Sarah had pizza.
What's that?
Sarah had pizza.
Sarah, we had pizza. It was good pizza. I liked Domino's thin crust.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it helped me with my carbohydrates thing. That way, when I do eat it, which is we usually eat pizza once a week, but we've been sort of kind of cutting back because of that.
yep. I haven't had. Well, I lied. I had pizza this past weekend, but I didn't feel like cooking, so I sent my nephew for a pizza.
Papa John's. I haven't had Papa John's in a while. Try try cauliflower crust. I could see me, but I wasn't about to come home and start cooking at night. But yeah, we could in the future. I didn't think about it. I still got another bag of that stuff.
Katie, what
However,
time?
it did ruin my sister and brother-in-law's evening one time. So I took 42 of those hamburgers to PA with me. That's how much that when I ground the bacon and the beef up.
Right.
That's a like 3.5 ounce balls it made. 42 of them, and so we ate a lot of hamburgers while I was up there. But we had one night my sister they went to Walmart to get some groceries because their grandson was up there and he's 3 years old, so they like make sure he gets a lot of good fruit, fresh fruit and stuff like that for his snacks and stuff. But she brought back corn and it was some excellent looking bicolor corn. I mean, I'm starting to salivate just thinking about it. So, and Keith is doing that, and one of my nephews, one of his sons, is doing that. Watching your carbohydrates type stuff. And one guy, like just a friend of the family, was up there, and he's been told his doctors wants him to go on statins, and he's just sort of kind of a wild buck. I'm living my life the way I want to, which is it's fun, Frank. But he started getting into what was that?
Oh, it's me messing with my editor.
So she brought out this big old ears of corn, and Frank was getting ready to pause it. That's going to hurt you. So I'm telling you, it's hard. My sister said, "No, it's not." I said, "It is." I said, "Search it." So having over right now. Well, I hope you said yes, I can, because apparently you can get that deal that we tried to the first time. So she was like, no, it's not. I said, it is. You're not supposed to have it. I said, believe me, it kills me thinking about it. So I noticed that none of them, my sister or Keith, ate any corn. So they must have Googled it to see that it was fact.
There we go.
Oh, I love corn and cob. Absolutely love it. It hurts me, but I'll still do it one day. I'm just not. I'm just sort of kind of in a roll.
Yep.
Salad sandwiches instead of tuna salad. Sound pretty good to me. That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. Well, I like tuna, so. I mean, I don't mind salmon, but I'd rather have tuna.
Todd, don't say that. You're gonna make me feel bad. What'd you get this time? So they, they surcharged him.
Yeah, pay the land tax.
Yeah. Now my least to no more corn ever. No way.
Man, I like corn, but it makes me sick, so I have it maybe once a year.
Is that right?
And right now
My
it's like the peak of the season right now for it here.
yeah, my nephew's girlfriend, she loves it, but she wants to eat it. She cuts it off the cob. And even that looked good as shit. That big old bowl of kernels. I was like, some of that's
No,
so
I'm gonna have it on the cob, roasted.
yeah,
I'm gonna do it probably this weekend, but I'll be sick this week after that.
yeah. I enjoy it. I'll have it some more. I just sort of kind of on a roll and I want to keep it going for right now. And I was abusing it with the beer. I did find another beer, man. I found I think someone said it in your last live. It was Yingling Flight.
Yes, the light beer.
2.5, 2.4 carbs.
Yep,
And it don't taste that bad.
tastes pretty good for a light beer. It tastes pretty good.
Yeah. And I didn't get drunk. So it was, guess it was
Well, I guess you didn't try hard enough.
maybe that was a good thing. One I know I wanted to get corn. Corn.
So, Rich, yeah, I was hanging out with you guys on the porch for a little bit. They had a live
I was
stream.
good live, but man, it was raining and everything. And I was like, I just don't. Yeah, Dutch, it's pretty good. I had to drive. That's one of the reasons I went out for a ride. I was probably, it's just a small town. So they would have Yingling, and which is odd because Yingling is a Pennsylvania beer.
Hmm.
And then for them not to have the whole line, but I had to drive, I guess it was 20 miles one way. There was a convenience store called Nittendies, and they have what they call a beer cave inside, which is like a walk-in beer box. And he had it up there. Couldn't find any of that.
See, Katie, that's exactly how I'm gonna have it, Mexican style.
Lance, you're in PA Rolling Rock all the way. I don't know if they have a light beer or not.
I think they do. Rich, yeah, man. It's yeah. I had a lot of stuff going on in your live stream that went wrong. But as long as there's people there, you should be able to figure stuff out. But it's good to have the somebody reading the chat, just in case.
Simon Coyote is trying to comment, but he's not showing up. Did he get blocked?
Who?
Coyote.
I mean, you give us some good info. Hey, I don't see him here at all. Let me see. Let me open up a window real quick.
You
Uh,
order me a Gator Shake. You'll like the Gator Shake.
let me
Oh,
get
which I have used for years. Okay.
let me get to
Oh,
my studio.
this thing jumps. When it jumps, it jumps. Pig shake, cow shake, bird shake. All these are new to me. You'll like all those too. That's the pig
Hold on.
competition pig, Todd. Eddie is saying rights.
Yeah, let me look at my studio, and I can figure out something here. Where is my studio? Right here. All right, give me a minute.
TDK, TD Knives and Adventures. Good evening.
Oh, I don't want to go here. I want to go over here.
It's trapping.
Yep. Settings.
Followed Tim to his doctor's appointment.
Yep.
At the very end, I need to go over here and shut that embroidery machine off because it's not stitching anything now. I don't like it running. I'll wait till you get your problem solved.
Okay. Where are? Cancel that.
Hmm. I couldn't get over how much faster he was traveling than the other lanes of traffic. That was crazy.
Who's that?
Timmy this morning,
Oh yeah, yeah.
he was in that lane, but that was pretty crazy. He was rolling. And the other side was just still. Coyote said he almost died from a deadly blizzard. Why am I doing that? There you
So
go.
he is not in the block list. Uh,
Does that drop itself automatically?
what's that?
The highlighted comments?
Yeah, I have it set for 10 seconds.
Okay. Also, okay. It's twice it happened. I didn't do it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the pay to play lanes are nice. Yeah, they were commuter lanes, whatever they call them over in Maryland and Virginia, but I think it's like an easy pass. So in Maryland and all, we have like what they call an easy pass. It's an electronic thing that a camera reads when you have it attached to your windshield if you go through bridges
Hmm.
or stuff like that. And I think it's the same thing in those commuter lanes, whatever they call it. I can't remember what they actually call the lane anymore, but uh, if you get a scan and it doesn't work, then you're probably going to have a police officer looking for you.
Uh,
But it just seemed like it was working so well for you. HOV, that's the letters I'm looking for. Go past here, HIV lanes. HIV lanes. Toll roads. Yeah, we have some toll roads too. Actually, I was just talking to my brother-in-law. The Pennsylvania Turnpike has more more tolls than any other state. If you go around that turnpike from one end to the other, it's $120 in tolls.
Let me go look this channel.
Yeah, same here. What y'all call them? SOC, TD, Knives and Adventures.
Yeah.
Same here. I was actually just telling Timmy a story today where a guy got busted for having a dressed up mannequin in his passenger seat.
So I'm subscribed to this channel. The right traffic. Yeah. All right.
In Maryland, like on the interstates, they have tolls. It's like they purposely built tolls. If you want to get off and go to this town, you got to pay to get close to it. It's crazy in Virginia. I don't even go into Virginia.
The right strapping. I went over and added him as a moderator manually through Studio, so he should be able to be able to post anything now. He wasn't blocked. Tim. Um, is he here? That's
I
he's
told
not,
him.
he's not
Oh,
coming.
you got it fixed now?
I think so. Yeah. Go
I'm
ahead and
gonna
do that.
just I'm
Yeah.
gonna just go turn my embroidery machine off so it's not they're running for no reason.
Yeah. Go ahead. What if you were broke? Oh, Todd, you're a nut.
What if you're identified as a human? Tim carries a large stuffed gorilla.
Settings. Oh,
Oh man.
yeah.
You seen Guggen around any? He's been
Nope.
man, he's been real quiet.
I
Right,
see.
Dutch?
I see him reply like on like Facebook and stuff. Good night, Dutch.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
There he is.
I don't see him. Oh, Guggen. What's up, Guggen? I th- I thought it was the coyote guy.
Nope.
Were you lurking, Guggen? You're epic. Need a snuggle. Dog. You step on him? Step on his foot? What's a flow state?
It's a gift.
A gift?
A little gift on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. I
Thank you.
was not lurking.
That was Guggen's.
I was not lurking. Yes, you were. No, yes, you were. Get any new? Oh, did you get the pizza oven off the floor yet, Guggen?
Probably not. It took a day.
I figure you may have had some friends over for 4th of July. Maybe you got it lifted up at that point.
Nope. He's gonna have to rent some kind of crane or something.
Some girls call it a curse.
A forklift. Forklift and some straps. And then beers happen.
Friends over. Then beers happen. Yeah. Feel your pain.
Yeah, you need to show a picture of that pizza cooker on the ground to your friends and says, I'm buying beer if you'll help me.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a pizza oven lifting party. It's like you have when you get a new house, you have a painting party. This will be a pizza oven lifting party before you drink.
Mm, live chat. Okay. So it stopped raining?
Um, yeah, it says it's mostly cloudy. I haven't been out there in, well, probably. What's up, brother Steven? I haven't been out there in a couple hours. I let wheels out about 2 hours ago, maybe close to it, hour and a half.
It's starting to dry out here. It hasn't rained like in 2 weeks.
What's up, Jerry?
Hey, Jerry.
Susan got, Susan got my vote, by the way.
Susan did?
You know, it's odd. I'm sitting here thinking because he just popped in a chat. I just got another request. It was a Facebook thing, and it was wanting me to vote on the best uh, electric company, like electricians. It's like, where did this come from?
Don't know, but
Something about if you answered all the questions within so many categories, you would be entered into a possible winning of a $250 gift card.
they probably want way too much of your info for that.
What's that?
I said they probably want a whole lot of your info for that $250.
I did use just burgers, Guggen, but I did use one of those ninjas.
Yeah, so the little shorty did.
Yeah, he has the XL, which is I guess it's like the biggest one, but it's still small. But they have the 8 foot, that 8 pound pork butt, no problem. There's room to spare. He said he's done a rack of ribs in there, but it worked pretty good. The only thing that I think that I don't like, and it didn't hurt my feelings none, on the bottom of that hand or that ham, the uh, the bark got a little bit more barky on the very bottom of it, where it's set on that the plate for where it cooks.
Right.
So it probably needs to go on another rack before it just sits flat on that plate. I'm thinking. I don't know, but it really made really good pulled pork. But I love that stuff. You know, I can that stuff I peeled off the bottom. I was just munching on it before I ate any of the other pork. And it just broke down to nothing. All the fat rendered. It was really good. Did that. My nephew did a smoked jalapeno burger with pulled pork on it, cheese and barbecue sauce. I made half beef, half chorizo burgers for the first time. Pretty good. I also made some pulled pork and hasty.
Next to that, you rotisserie to it. Oh, cool.
Yeah. I've done a chorizo. I'm not a big fan of chorizo, but you know, I'll eat it.
Not a big fan of chorizo.
But I could just, I bought like store brand stuff. So, you know, maybe I didn't really get the best one, but I've tried a few times. But I always went to the same store to buy it. Yeah, I've tried it a couple different times. I've done a meatloaf. I've done burgers. Um, did something else. I can't think of what it was, but
Chorizo burger sounds really good.
oh, so you went to a butcher and got it. Probably was good that way.
Yeah, probably better quality than what you can get in the store.
Yeah, this was just a grocery store stuff that I bought. It just, to me, I just wasn't really overly impressed by it. I'd rather just had regular burgers. I want to make brat burgers. People remove casing. You know, we were talking about this. I was talking to a lady today. I got to get back in touch with her. We both got busy. I just have some catching up to do. I had to run to the donation place and donate some clothes. So my wife went through the closets while I was gone, and I had to get run all the trash off. Um, but I was talking to this lady, and she had pineapple brats. I was like, man, that sounds so good.
Pineapple?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. I do a beer brat, and they're to die for, man. I do. So in the salt and the juice that boil the brats in before I go browning them, I'll take in that same butter juice and I'll use a rotisserie seasoning in there also. So it's got rotisserie, beer, green pepper, onion, and lots of butter. And I'll cook those veggies down and use those beer brats and put the onion and green pepper over top the beer brat, Johnsonville beer brats, and it is so good. I haven't done them in a while. I need to do them again.
Sounds like a good.
They're so good. That would be cool too. My wife will take the casings off, like the breakfast sausages,
Yep.
and she'll make little balls out of it and use it as pizza toppings. That, and she'll use it in her spaghetti sometimes, or she'll make lasagna with it in there sometimes.
Yeah, I've done. What the? No, yeah, I used it on pizza. I took little sausage links, took out the casings, and make little, like I said, little balls.
Yeah, these are the breakfast links that we get around here.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, they are. But it makes great pizza topping.
How's wheels doing?
What's that?
How's wheels?
Over there crashed out. I got to turn the AC back on. I'll leave it on until after the live and I'll turn it back off. I gotta do water change, man. It's been so hot. My fish tanks are up to 80 some degrees, 84 degrees. It's too hot for some of these river loving fish.
I guess that's what you gotta do tomorrow.
78.8 on this one. The smaller ones are the ones that are warmer. I've been gone. She won't run the AC in here as much as I do.
Does Will stay in there, or does he go in the house?
No, he stays in here. He's got it's a Reebok cooling mat. It's for pets, and they lay on it, and it keeps them cool. That's how it works. But when I'm here, I usually run the air conditioner on and off, but he's got a fan that blows on nonstop, 24/7. What did Guggen say again? God, this thing went. You're into country boy. So it's this nice steamer for sale.
Jet number 5. You hear that?
I want to send no offer to. It's more or less what Russ does, Guggen. I've done them a number of times. I like them. What's up, Matt?
Where is Matt? I don't see Matt in here.
Incoming.
Oh, right
The
there.
left chat is way uh, ahead of the chat on the panel.
Yeah. Well, I have 3. I have this one here, the regular one, and then I have YouTube on the other side of
You
it.
have YouTube playing too. Hey, Matt.
Yep. Up there with Big Matt. So, what is a low country boy? Never heard of it. Anyone?
Oh, that's you.
Hopefully, that's the last one. Oh, one more. In the ladies' room. Is... Yeah, no pictures, huh?
What's that?
No, I think M's in the bathroom, so she's on her phone. Hey, Taco. Well, I think she's feeling like she's got to take a dump. Eddie. I have an appointment tomorrow. Well, I have 2 actually. One with the nurse, and then one with the wheelchair company. I'm gonna be replacing this one. I think Lance fell asleep.
No, I'm replying to a text.
It's like you're in the frog got quiet over there. Am I echoing? I am echoing. What's up, Gary?
What's the moose asking about? There it goes. Flip 6. No idea what you just asked about the moose. Oh, about your homeowners. There it goes. Flip 6. I don't like this EOP shit.
Don't know what?
About your homeowner, Lance. What about it, Demoose? I've been wrapped up. Related film. Fine. I don't know what he was asking about. I just came back in the chat.
Oh, the text.
About what?
The text.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Someone, it's someone in the chat here. Ahoy, double dog. As usual, Eddie comes in here and tries to start shit, stirring the pot.
No. And you were a grumpy old lady earlier today.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. Why? I no sooner look at the chat and it jumps 6. So I go over here and look at the other one, and then about the same time, it does the same thing. I'm like,
Well, pick one.
both sides.
You can control this one. You can't control this one.
No, with the one on the left appears first.
Yeah. Because this one's just scrolling. I can't do anything about this one, but this one, you can
Yeah.
go up and down.
Yeah, it is what I said, Eddie. But that was it. I just the chat scrolling is what bugs me. I guess that qualifies me as a grumpy old man.
But before you go anywhere to scroll back up and down, where you? Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, I've got control, but it's maybe I need to get to what you said, the mouse, because this mouse pad on the laptop, if I try to scroll back, man, it just shoots 10. Yeah.
So much easier.
Oh man. Way to go, Sarah. It's awesome, Sarah. Okay, I won't talk to Lance anymore.
Oh man, that Lance gets completely quiet from now on.
That's your choice, Eddie. I still talk to you. He gets mad at me. No, I don't.
Yeah, he's a grumpy old man.
I'm just laid back. Okay, what does she say? Finish your show. You do stir the pot. Finish your shower.
That's why you got the big old spoon the other day, Eddie.
Says, corn on the cob. She wants more corn on the cob.
Stirring, yeah, exactly.
Stirring. Mm. It was in that lady's room. Comment.
No comments about commenting.
So, Moose, I'm curious, how did you know about my weather in Mechanicsville, Maryland?
Internet.
I was surprised you didn't say anything about the weather in PA. You sent me a text. Are you staying safe?
Yeah.
He knew about the weather about the same time I knew about it. My wife had texted me. Oh, wait a minute now. Moose and my wife texted me about the same time about the weather. What's going on here?
Then please and
Still with cream sauce. Yum. Sounds good. I didn't think gets mad at you, Lance. Just one
Lancaster.
chilled
Yeah.
out. That right, Todd. Perfect description. I am in my laid back years, and even more so now until I get this uh, heart issue behind me. I don't get excited about things. Try not to.
You get back to your good eating habits.
For some reason, I can never hear you the first time, whatever you say. Cherry beer. Anybody
Who?
heard from Panchuco lately?
Mm-mm. Just
I,
on Facebook.
I know he was it his brother had passed.
His son.
His son? Okay. But I haven't heard anything else from him for a while. Gotta go, boys. Maybe I can hop on next Tuesday. Good night. Later, Guggen.
Little googs.
Yeah, Lance retired from his off my lawn here.
I think he just he's gonna transition into that era. Oh, now we're 20.
It sounds like the pups are getting along better tonight anyway.
Yeah. They're starting to. They're still helping a lot, but they're a little better.
A little more laid back. Or
Yeah.
calmer, a little more calmer, I should say.
Yeah.
First time I met Lance, I thought he must have dropped a couple quaaludes. I am. I'm just sort of laid back. Y'all can say whatever you want. If it makes me laugh, then you're laughing. Then
Todd, you should have seen him 3 or 4 years ago.
I'm happy. If I can make someone laugh, whether it be at me or with me, I'm very happy.
Todd, go look at his first few videos.
Thank you, Todd. Very nice of you. Probably said hello more than once, but I always on here. All about saying something. Guess I'm making up for the time. Believe you missed me, Gary. I got a big old watermelon to slice up when I get off of here. Can't wait.
Yep, I want to go buy me one.
This is only the sixth one we've had this season, but first one was pretty good.
Not
But it
mine.
was on the crunchy side, but it was still pretty good. Had a little, pretty much flavor, but I've had them better. So I'm sort of curious what this one is going to taste like. Embroidering towels though, so I may not be able to. Got to stop doing the towels if I want to slice up the watermelon. I said so. I'm sorry, Gary. I missed it. Second thing I said, go look at my activity. So good was saying, sup, Lance. Sup, Gary.
Yeah, so Tim just texted me they cut their internet off, so they're on their cell phones now.
We have Comcast. I have problems. The problems are sporadic.
But they're working on the internet over there.
I get that every day. Please pardon. We are trying to improve our system, so we're working on things right now. And I never see any of that
There you
stuff.
go. There you go, Dan.
Brother Lance, hope you're doing well in the spite of Eddie trying to stir you. But otherwise, it's good. I really don't have a lot of outages or anything. I will say the quality's sort of kind of up and down, but it's for the most part good. But
Yeah.
every time you log in, it's warning you that they have Eddie has a big spoon.
See if
It
they send
won't
you see if they
work
send you
in
over
your
to
area. I wish we would get that. I think what you have, Simon, and what Russ has, that fiber optic.
Yeah. AT&T fiber is what Russ has. It's what I had before.
The Comcast, when you sign in, it says, Lance, thank you for being a diamond member. We've been with them so many years.
Yeah, because you've been there forever. Yeah.
Today is sort of sucked here. But then I got 10 seconds to read it.
Yep.
A chief and assistant chief wanted to want me at the gate. I hate being at the gate. 2 shifts in a row.
Here you go. I turned that off. Now I'll be out there forever until you turn it off.
Can you adjust it? Make it 15 seconds?
Maybe. Settings. Social. Set timer. Yep. I can go. Let's go 24 seconds. See how that does.
A lot of people. It's a good thing. I know some people.
I know somebody.
Don't want to make me mad. I know some people.
See, this will be 24 seconds.
It's fine. I can make it even longer. Is it air conditioned at least? I hope so.
He's roughing it.
I don't actually have to work every 2 p.m. Sometimes query server.
Jets are extra noisy today.
It buzzing your house tonight.
A little bit more than usual. And then it's quiet. It's weird.
Yeah. It's like the tree frogs. They shut up. I guess they went to bed. But I knew it before I logged in. I said, there ain't no way in hell. They hear aquariums. They're definitely hear these frogs. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, but that AI thing works just great. All I
Yeah,
hear is,
well, it didn't help me none. I
wow.
still hear the damn frogs.
Oh, but it helped me. It helped everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Look, turn that off for a minute.
Do what?
Turn it off.
Oh,
Let everybody hear
cogwheel
audio.
audio AI noise reduction.
Y'all hear that? I don't know if it's a fan or it's just static. And then the frogs in the background.
Tree frogs aren't quite as loud as they were. They must have moved a little bit.
Yeah, they were louder earlier when you got here.
In Maine, is that right? Exactly. Gary hears it.
Yeah,
They're
Gary,
not
it was
loud. They
louder. Before
first
we
came in.
started the live, it was louder.
Yeah. You would have thought there was a few of them stuck to the window right here.
What do you think?
But now they went quiet. Cogwheel audio on.
Wow, what a difference, man.
Is that right?
Yeah.
My dad used to work at Verizon for 35 years. That was probably a good job. I know a lot of people work from Verizon and retired. They did well. I lived in New York. Did that Gary say he lived in New York?
No, he's talking to M. There's like two different conversations in the chat right now. So.
Okay. Well, I saw where she said she used to live in Maine.
Yeah.
Mom's walking Maine. What's the weather like in Maine, Em? Do you have hot summers in Maine? I'm thinking not. Maybe you do.
I don't think so. It's way too up there.
Stayed with my grandparents. Just because your family was from Maine, it doesn't give you the super hearing. Just saying. You come on, Em, you're not that old. Hot summers, but not like New York.
84 currently here.
I just visualized Maine as being, a cooler state, less humidity, less heat. Yeah, I got you, Simon. I think we're in the high 70s, mid 70s right now.
Like you said, you were like almost hundreds, right?
Yeah, for Thursday through Sunday,
I don't think we hit 100.
or Thursday to Monday, certain times of year. as you're bitten. Radioactive lobster. Even then, it would be more super fucking
Ooh,
ability.
this weekend is supposed to be 99 degrees here, so might reach 100.
Guy's an engineer. He doesn't work for Verizon Wireless. He does desktop tip telephones.
Weather 1084 for New Rochelle.
I think of lobsters and beautiful coast. I love the visit someday. Yeah, me also, Todd. I think obviously lobsters, but my wife's aunt and uncle, they have a home in Maine and a home in South Carolina.
Yeah, look at this. She's from Maine or lives in Maine and doesn't like lobster. Like that's weird.
Don't tell Maine that I don't eat lobsters. I was born in Maine.
Yeah. Whose internet's crashed?
My internet crashed. This Moose had the same guy.
across the
I
across
checked.
the
Yeah,
across the country.
yeah.
They cut the same wire. This is Emily you were talking about that she doesn't eat lobster. It's difficult for her.
Like in the Navy also.
What's that?
Sarah, it's a true veteran. He served in the Navy.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So this is Emily. We were talking about the lobsters. She doesn't eat lobsters. Typical. Yes, indeed.
I think I'm gonna send you a mouse to your house tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got. Oh, his internet's back. If I get one, I'm gonna get a wireless one. The one I have over in the shipping laptop is wired.
No,
I
yeah,
need
what?
that thing. I'm getting this black line right across the screen. It's about a half inch wide.
Uh-huh.
Just about reached all the way across the screen from one end to the other.
Ooh, that's
It's
close.
right in the way of shit.
I think your monitor's going out.
Yeah, it's an old Dell
Is it a laptop or a PC?
laptop.
Oh, wow. Maybe want to start
Shucks.
replacing that sucker.
I'd like to get a screen for it because then I have to download all that shipping information onto another computer.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to do that. Everything that, unless there's a way to store like everything that I've shipped, those names and addresses are stored. So I got to go back in there again and do all that. I'm thinking I'll lose all that. Great customer service if I'm working on someone's house or something that affects their home. I warn them. So I don't know any other way of doing that. I'm sure there is a way. But
What's up,
some
Ed?
stuff. Coyote never came back in, did he?
I don't think he did. Like I said, I couldn't see him in the chat, and he wasn't blocked. So what I did is I made him a moderator
Yeah.
in the studio, so his name should appear here.
Man, I just missed that one.
What's that?
You can connect you can connect your monitor to your laptop, and that's a good point. Get like a flat screen TV or something. So how is Des feeling? I think she's already been asked that question. She's feeling okay, I think she said to Emily earlier.
Yeah, I think she's still sick, but she's getting better or feeling better.
I'll get a new laptop, Lance. Fine. Someone who can transfer the info.
Yeah, you might want to back up your information anyway, just in case it goes,
That's the only thing that I really want to say would be that shipping information.
Yeah.
As far as like the old digitized files for the embroidery, I can just go back to the digitizer and get them from him if I need them. Just restart another because I've got a lot of those backed up already, but I have nothing with the shipping backed up. So I then to get Microsoft to recognize that little thermal printer was a pain in the butt.
Oh, here's the right here.
Exhausted, vertigo, and headaches, Lance, but still pain in the arse. I believe you're still get that still that vertigo. That sucks. I've used a 21-inch TV as a monitor for my laptop many times to do it, so I can have two monitors.
Yeah.
Was talking about that years ago, and I thought that was really cool, but I never did it. I never did it.
All you need is that HDMI cable because most new TVs have HDMI,
Right.
so you need a connection for the TV that goes into your laptop. So it'd be a USB to HDMI maybe.
Well, this one here that I'm on right now is a gaming laptop.
Mm-hmm.
It's Asus Tough Dash FTS. And the only reason why I got it is because it met DaVinci's requirements. Because DaVinci had to have, color cards and everything else for their digitizing software. And what's Gary picking up now?
More monitors.
There's some symptoms when I went to emergency room to get diagnosed with brain cancer.
Wow.
With the vertigo stuff, one of the fish guys, man,
Ouch.
couldn't believe it. He went to that fish show and bluegrass show end of last month, last weekend of the month. How much? I don't remember. It's about 3 years old, and I'd probably say I paid $800 for it, $900, but I'm not positive of that. But he went to that fish bash in Kentucky, and they went on a bus to, I guess, to go to the bluegrass festival part of it. And his wife said she wasn't feeling all that well, but there she passed out. They rushed her to some hospital up there, and she has a huge mass on her brain, and they tested it. Unfortunately, it is cancer.
Ouch.
So she has another surgery coming up. I think it's the 13th of this month, or maybe it was the 9th of this month, to go in there and see if they can remove more of it. But unfortunately, it's not a curable type cancer. It's one they have to keep treating her for. Young girl, she's probably 40 some.
Well, that sucks, man.
ENT, he's been in here in your lives before. You call him Skipper. It's his wife. I'm going to the ENT on the 22nd. We shall see if it's in my ears or something else. What's a Yano? I know.
Don't know.
Back to my computer. What's the pen?
Yeah.
The graphics card. I'm running an Acer laptop with a Dell monitor. Really? That Dell laptop over there, it's still good for what I need it for, but it doesn't fail every time I need to see an address or say yes or no. It's that black line's right in the way. Six ports. You're welcome, M.
What's the
Price. At the price for this laptop. That was 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Well, I think you said when we talked, I was doing this stuff for 3 years or 4 years. So when I started doing videos when I had to have the editing software. How was your ribs in the oven the other day your son was doing a couple weeks back? Does they turn out all right? Yes, it is. Got a GoFundMe. They're trying to help with their doctor bills. He's actually Stevie's old world. Pretty sure he is a prison guard. And then we had Mojo pull a perk a few days later. Oh, she replied? Turned out all. Okay. Yeah, they are. There's Bug Prego. Herman Monster says it's a word. It's a word.
Bye.
Well, he's pregnant?
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Gary and Eddie are picking up everything.
Okay. I said 40 is kind of young. I said 40 kind of young to be pregnant. So random. I'll pass it along. There goes the rumor pool.
Yeah, horrible. I hear myself echoing. What's going on? And Lobster Man. Oh, I don't know if she left or not. All right, Todd.
Baby shower live stream coming. They love you, and welcome to more teasing. That's it, Emily. If you don't think I've been teased every week for the past 4 years, you're crazy.
I think y'all ran her off.
I'm beginning to wonder the same thing. I'll shower Em with wonderful gifts. I know, she might have.
Yeah, here? Huh?
Text her, paging Mbug. Paging Mbug. Come on, Mbug.
Everyone gets a turn in the barrel.
It's okay, they love you. They wouldn't tease
There she is.
us. I think M's here laughing.
So. What did y'all do to M?
Live in a concrete world now.
Random fact.
At Gary.
I don't know.
And in fact,
Yeah.
Gary was the one that got that. Was one who actually started. Now Gary's gone. If it's a boy, you can name it Eddie.
If it's a girl, you can name her Eddie. Hmm. So you're back to your Sunday live again this week?
Yeah, I should be.
Any special guest?
What's that?
Any special guest?
I haven't even worked on it this week. I don't know if I will or not. Had Dutch said he would a few weeks ago, but I got to work around his
Yep. His
work
schedule. Yeah.
for his events and stuff. So I haven't even checked in with him. I just got home last night with it. So if I do anything, it might just be going live. I need to start playing this 3D printer. Another source I paid all that money for just sitting there.
Oh, you got one, huh?
Yeah. I bought it on their anniversary sale. Now I got to get, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 15 spools of filament. But of course, they're all the wrong type and color right now.
Why is the wrong type?
I want to start building like risers for the filament holders, the AMS Pro units. Have dryers built into them and all that. I've got doubles, one for the PLA and one for the PET. But to build all that stuff, I need PETs, and I didn't know that. So I bought all the PAL filaments because they're the most popular. The PET filaments are really what people use if it's something that you're building for outdoors,
Okay.
but it's also stronger. And I didn't know the stronger part. I just thought it was, used for outdoors because it's all new to me. So I didn't buy. Only thing I bought with PET was the transparent ones, like what they call the transparent orange and stuff like that, because I want to do some flower pots and stuff like that with it. And I like transparent stuff because you can see the roots. But the PET stuff is what I need to use for the risers and the what do they call it? Incandescents? Not incandescents. The moisture pouch, moisture beads. Incandescents?
Effervescence.
What's that?
Effervescence?
Effervescence? That's a group, right?
No, that's ever. Can't even talk now.
But I have them in there, but they have these pouches that you can get, and you can actually fill it with bulk material, and just put the whole plastic thing that you printed back into the filament holders. And when you want to, when they get used up, they change colors. So you can empty them into like a baking tray, put them in the oven, bake them, and they'll go back to recharging them. So if you have you buy a bulk container of it, you can refill them while the other ones are being rejuvenated. Good. Yeah, I want to. I did made my nephew's or my Keith's grandson. It's like the first project that you get. Made one of these,
Yep.
yeah, for him and me both.
They don't float though, right? They flip over.
Actually, they do. They because they're so top heavy. They do. They float it, tipped over because he had his little kiddie pool out in PA, and he was playing with it in PA, and it just bloop, top heavy.
Yeah. I saw a video of some guy make a full size one where you can actually get in it.
Yeah.
And
If you redesigned it, it would probably be fine. I don't know that it was really, I don't know.
all right,
Whoever
Rich, have a good night.
did take it out. So I'll make some risers. I did make a little scraper.
Oh, so you've been using it.
All right, Rich. What's that?
You've been using it. The 3D printer.
I haven't used it in a couple weeks. So I want to use that, get some more filament, but I've just been spending so much money, man.
Yeah.
Chill out for a while because I paid cash for all that. And I'm not trying to go broke. It's a good deal. I saved over $300. It was probably more like $400. That's why I bought up that coil stock, filament stock, because it was also on sale and free shipping. I got all that at the same time for the same reasons. Chief wanted me to update on a call we had earlier. So I had to find out the information related to the menu of the supervisor. Interesting fact. Very interesting.
So, Gary, make sure you text Eddie all the updates throughout the night.
Yes.
That way he's up to date on everything.
All right, the moose.
Man, Moose. Yeah, I'm about ready to call you. It's got 2 more minutes before 2 hour mark.
Did he answer me to how he do about? I guess he just tracked the weather and mechanics from Maryland.
No, he's got secret.
I got on the phone. I got to texting back and forth from Guggen.
Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention to the chat for a while.
yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, he messaged me back like a month ago when it got real bad out here. He saw it on the radar.
Okay. Yeah, they said they clocked 87-mile-per-hour winds. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, pretty.
Transportation from one building to another more secure. Barely I can't go into more details.
All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it that.
All right, Simon.
I'll see you guys this weekend. I should be home all weekend, so I thank you already. Thank you for coming over, and I'll see you next week. Adios.